Hi, it's Chris once again. Now what? After a month of lockdown, staying inside at home, some cities, some states, some countries are starting to reopen, businesses are getting back online, and people are starting to go out again, albeit under some different rules. Now, last month I talked about patience. This was about being patient with the new rules and how to wear a mask and the distancing and how we have to be patient with one another to adapt to these new rules. Well, now that it seems like some people, and sometimes it seems like some other people, are able to get out and about and do things, and we're very anxious and excited about doing that ourselves. So we have to be a little patient, okay? We didn't all lock down at the same time. The different waves of the coronavirus hit different parts of the country, different parts of this country. I'm coming from the United States. And again, we have here different states, jurisdictions, cities, counties that have their own rules about how to phase back into society. Now, it seems a little unfair when some people have liberties that we don't. But we have to be patient, not only in time, because this will take time. It's also, we kind of don't know what we're doing. These are new times. This is kind of a new situation. I don't remember it happening quite like this, at least in my life. So we have to be patient with the entire process. But as this process is proceeding, really we have to be patient with each other, okay? Now, some people are protesting, open the beaches, and other people are counter-protesting, put your masks on and go back inside. And there's a lot of, frustration, maybe some finger pointing from many different sides of this issue. So we have to be patient with each other, okay? Be patient with the people that are protesting, open the beaches and open the businesses and the hair salons or things like that. They make a living that way. It's just something that they're passionate about, and really that's okay. And the people that are stay inside, well, be patient with them too. They're a part of our human family who may be still scared, and there's reason to be. This has been a very difficult situation to go through, not only the lockdown, but as I'm saying, this rollout, this reboot, as it were, is going to take a little bit of time and a little bit of work, and we're all going to try to find our way. So be patient with each other, okay? We don't always learn things at the same time, at the same rate, and to the same degree in all areas that we ourselves might feel that we have grown and learned, okay? We're in this giant school called Earth, and it's a giant one-room schoolhouse. We are all taking different classes, and there's a lot of different grades, and we have to go through this together. But we can teach each other. There's a lot of peer-to-peer teaching in this global school, but really allow people to grow at their own rate, okay? Everyone's running their own race. So be a little forgiving, a little patient with other people. And while you're at it, since this is living the inner life, be patient with yourself, okay? You might be anxious to get back to work. You might be scared to go back to work if your job calls you back. Okay, this is something that, again, is new, and internally, these are a lot of new feelings that we're having, anxieties and apprehensions with all the uncertainties. It seems like it's just as uncertain now with the rollout and the reboot as it was with the lockdown and the quarantine. So, also, after having spent this much time alone or indoors, and sometimes to ourselves, maybe to a degree that we weren't always used to, there's been some self-analysis. I know a lot of people have been having some weird dreams, vivid, weird dreams, and from a psychological point of view, what's happening is these psychic contents, and I don't mean psychic like your fortune teller, but parts of our psychology, parts of our psyche, our soul, have gone through this and are still going through this situation, this global event. And by spending a lot of time with ourselves, we've maybe had a chance for some of these things that we have been too busy for to rise up, maybe from the shadow, releasing themselves. We're releasing a lot of maybe repressed or just otherwise ignored parts of our psyche. So that's going to be new. There's going to be a lot of new feelings. So be patient with yourself. If you're happy one day and sad the next, if you're anxious to get back to work but scared to leave the house all in the same day, that's understandable. Okay? So be patient with the world and the governments and the medical professionals. They're trying to figure this out and do what's best. Be patient with each other because this is new and we all approach things differently from different angles and from different points of view, experience. And it all comes back to yourself. Be patient with yourself. Give yourself the slack you need to feel these things and talk to another person. Talk to me. I'm kind of experienced in some of these areas. And so there may be a lot of just weird feelings that we've never really felt or felt in this way before. Okay? And there's no rush to figure it all out on yourself. Okay? Don't put that pressure on yourself. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with me, because I'm still trying to figure this out too. And I will keep coming back at you every day, as today, so tomorrow. Until then, patience. See you tomorrow.